Alright, you guys, blessing your girl coming back in with the next one. And Jay, you gotta send me the info for the New Year's party and the menu so I can know what I'm bringing. I just love having a look. I love to cook, but when I find me a new boo, my friend Jay is throwing a New Year's Eve party, and I'm telling y'all, I don't know what it is, but this one right here, I know it's gonna be a blast. Blessing you guys. So, Christmas is coming. A couple of days here. It's either going to be extreme love bombing or just flat out blown abuse. It's not going to be nothing in the middle. Even if they're just, going to be into their silent treatment mode where they just want to escape to another room and people asking about them and whatever, it's still abuse, okay? That part. It's still abuse. Because it's not about them. They wish they were Santa damn Claus. Because then all the movies and the song and all that would be about their ass, and they narcissistic ass can be slide down people's chimney stealing. They want to be Santa Claus and the damn Grinch, stealing all the people's stuff and all the people's food and all the kids' stuff or whatever. But it's either going to be love bombing extreme or flat out abuse. Depending on how long you've been with them or depending on how long they want to hold that damn mess up, okay? Now, if you've been with these clown-ass clowns and every holiday has been a disaster, you already know it's just going to be flat out abuse. You just got to choose the worst or evil. Either deal with them before or deal with them after. You're either going to move on and go without them, or you're just going to deal with them, anyway. It doesn't really matter. But the abuse comes in where they got to get out there to them side splits. They got to get out there and act a fool. They got to get out there and embarrass you or whatever. But if everybody hadn't seen them without their mask, that's when the extreme love bombing coming in. That's when they're buying you all the presents and all the, being a great host and, cooking or trying to cook if they can cook. Follow directions, because I remember I told y'all the competition with narcs in the kitchen. This narc could never cook, but the narc could follow a recipe. They could follow a recipe. Let me take that back. Could follow a recipe, but can never follow direction. Life directions. Can't never follow that, but can follow a damn recipe. Okay? So what they're going to do, they're going to love bomb you in front of everyone, and everybody's going to think just like the first video I just did. They're going to do all this nice stuff, help around and whatever, buy your family or your friends or your kids or whomever all these extravagant gifts and things like that, and or take you somewhere very gorgeous and or do something like that, because if they don't want to deal with your family and whatever, then they're going to be wanting to take you somewhere fabulous, extravagant, okay? And so that way they did, reminding you that narcs are the worst on vacations. I said it in the first video, them red flags now is not flags anymore. It's just flat out abuse. Go back and think, girly pop. Go back and think, boily pop. Go back and think on every time you went somewhere with this clown-ass clown. And I mean men too. Go back and think when you was with them. Go back and think when you was with them on trips or vacations or what's supposed to have been the best time of your life. I have seen videos and heard of people on their honeymoons and the narc turned up that day. And the reason why they turn up that day, because they figure like, oh, they already got you tripped. And they mad because they have to trap you. And they mad because once you find out who they really are, how long are you going to stay? That should have been an annulment right then and there. How you not going to consummate? Anyway, you shouldn't want to with them, because you go, them soul ties. Them soul ties. I mean, it's a train of soul ties that once you're done with them, you're going to have to be getting baptized, cleansed, holy water, holy salt, holy sand, holy dirt. You might even have to go to Jerusalem and just go try to find wherever Jesus walked. Walk with him. Okay? You're going to have to do some Kanye on that, okay? Because once you get with them, your whole life will never be the same. You're going to have to, you're never going to be the old you. It's going to be a new you, and it's going to be a great new you, especially if you find God. And then leave them be. Their goal is to turn you out, to transform you into every supply that they ever been with, that they was able to make them do things that they normally would not do. They want you to leave this, live this demonic lifestyle that they're planning for you, and they gradually like leak and drip some parts of that, so that you can be following suit. They got legions of demons. If they know you the church girl, or if they know you was the virgin, or if they know that you wasn't not out there like that, if they know you never even said a swear word, they're gonna do whatever they got to do to make you do the things that you are not, just so you can be like them. Okay? I guess this is a sidebar. Let me get back. But during this Christmas, it's either going to be extreme love bombing or extreme abuse. And even if it can actually even be, let me say this and I got to go. It can be both. It can be where they're there and your whole family and some of their family there, and they're acting somewhat normal, because they ain't normal. And nobody's the wiser, when they're doing little, what do we call it, dog whistling, where they'll be poking you on the low, saying little things that only you and the narc know, to trigger you to explode during this event, so people could think something wrong with you. Like, why you snap on him? He's just trying to help. Why you snapping on her? She's just trying to help. No, because they was poking and pushing and poking, doing little things for you to explode. But keep your damn cool. Keep your damn cool. That's your present to your damn self. Okay? Keep your damn cool. But what can actually happen, so the whole thing can go off smoothly. The dog whistle didn't work. Poking and pushing didn't work. Maybe the blood bombing worked on everybody and whatever. And the silent abuse is the dog whistling, or them going to another room, or not really saying nothing to you, or spending time with everybody else playing video games, or just being fake as hell. What will happen is, once all that is over, then abuse will kick in when everybody leaves. Because now they're going to be starting to bring up things like, you blah, 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 and you did, and blah, blah, and your uncle, and you didn't even say when your uncle blah, blah, da, da, blah, blah, da, blah, 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 da, 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 blah. Right? Did that just make any damn sense? That's the language they speak. Demon. Blah, blah, da, da, da. And you know what? When you was in that kitchen, cooking all that food, you should have put their ass on that chopping board and chop, 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 chop. Chop their ass up. Okay? But just like my first video, they just don't know when to quit. And then when reality kicks in, when you're done, and you gone, there's nothing to keep you there, that's when reality kicks. Because they stupid as hell. Now they got to start over again. They either got to work hard to get you back, which is going to be some extra love bomb. Love boat bombing. Love boat bombing to get you back. But then all that's going to do is just turn up the heat. Because once they did all that work to get you back, now they're going to set you on fire. Okay? Because they mad you left. They mad you had your own brain. They mad you had your own control. They mad that you wasn't going to be dealing with whatever plan that they had for you. So this holiday and this Christmas, and New Year's and whatever, it's either going to be extreme love bombing or flat out straight abuse. There ain't no more flagging. We're not red flagging no more. Because once you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Sesame Street as counting flags, that's when it becomes abuse. So this wind is turning up like the narc. Look, narc out here turning up the wind. Don't want me to talk. Trying to stifle me. Shut up. In my baby's voice. Shut up. Shut up. And you should say, get down. Get out. Get out of my damn house. I guess to God, I just got it. I don't want to just be bringing in all this horrific, information and not try to make y'all laugh. But yeah, that's how it is. That is how it is. I think my first love was with the most evil. My first Christmas love bombing was only the first year, and after that, it was just a nightmare. That's what it was. It was like, what's that movie with the horrible Santa? That horrible Santa, not bad Santa, but that could be one. But it was the one with that one that was out there offing people. That's the narc in the Santa suit. Now, with that being said, God bless you guys. Catch you on the next one. Be blessed.